What kind of Pokemon are you? How do you do the things you do? Share with me your secrets deep inside. What kind of Pokemon are you? Are you loyal through and through? Do you ever heart that's true? What kind of Pokemon are you?
Hey, what is up guys? My name is Gray and welcome back to my Pokemon Emerald Randomizer Nuzlocke. And I know it's been a while since I posted, but I basically just have to do a bunch of grinding just because I have no idea what the Elite Four is going to be, and I just want to be, at least decently prepared. So I have Loxus at what is he, level? No, wait, yeah, he's level 71. Don't remember. Oh yeah, because I thought I was doing everything a lot more evenly. But look, we also have a Danny level 70. Everyone's pretty much the same. Let's see. The only difference with Loxus is that he did learn Thunder by level up. I think that's why I got him to 71. And then here I'm just going to go over the party we're going to also take in. So let's go back. Oh, we already saw Loxus. So here we have Cruz. He's got Karate Chop, Dig, Dragon Breath, and Crunch. Hyper Voice or Decibel. He has a Hyper Voice, Fly, Thunder Wave, and Hydro Cannon. Vash is going to be using Cross Chop, Fire Blast, Dragon Breath, and Psychic. And then I think next is the reason why this video was delayed even longer than expected, because while I was doing all of the grinding in Victory Road, I actually ran into a shiny Aggron, and I decided to catch it and then just add it over to the team. The only problem is I lost Mega Horn because it was on my other Aggron, but whatever. We should be able to take on the Elite Four. So he has a Cross Chop, Strength, Iron Tail, and Protect. And let's see. So since I don't think we're gonna be maybe buying a lot of other items. So let's go with some full restores. I'll buy 15 of these. Buy some Hyper Potions. Let's go with 30. And some Max Potions. I don't think I'm going to need as many, so we'll probably go with 15. And, well, Revives were going to be pretty useless. I guess we'll just go with let's buy a bunch of Hyper Potions. That should be enough. Alright, so I guess after this, no turning back, so let's go into the Elite Four and see if we can beat this Nuzlocke. Beyond this point, only those trainers who have collected all the gym badges are permitted to enter. Trainer, let us confirm that you have... Okay. Believe in yourself and your Pokemon. Alright, so that door is going to lock behind us, and I guess I'll leave Loxus up front. Welcome, Challenger. I'm Sydney of the Elite Four. I like that look you're giving me. I guess you'll give me a good match. That's good. That's good. Looking real good. Alright, you and me, let's enjoy a battle that can only be staged here in the Pokemon League. Alright, so Sydney has a team of 5 Pokemon, and this first one is going to be a Primate. And, okay, I guess we're going to have to switch out. Let's go into Danny. Alright, so he's getting pumped up. Let's go with Hypnosis. Alright, so we're gonna miss. Oh, he has Vital Spirit, so it's not gonna work. Alright, so let's just go for a Surf. Oh, and we got a crit, so it's gonna take him out. So we're a little bit over leveled for this battle, but the levels do scale up quite a bit, I think, towards the end by the time we get to the champion. So we might be just like the decent enough range for the Elite Four. Let's see, next was a Quagsire. Let's go with Vash. Alright, so it's unfortunate that I don't have any grass type moves, so I'm gonna have to go for paralysis if I can. Okay, so that just over half, and amnesia, I think he's gonna raise his special defense. Alright, so we did get the status there, but unfortunately it was also a low roll, so it's also gonna use Yawn, try to put Vash to sleep. Let's go with Cruise, so we don't have to worry about an Earthquake from this thing, since we do have 3 Pokemon with Levitate. Yep, and there's the full restore. So now it's going to lose the paralysis and still has +2 on its special defense. Could go for a Karate Chop, but I guess I'll go for Dragon Breath. Oh, and that did almost nothing. Alright, so we're gonna have to switch out again. Let's go with, I guess Danny. We could put him to sleep and just go for, oh, I can't go for Sludge Bomb because it's gonna be resisted. Alright, it looks like it's just gonna spam Yawn. Alright, luckily I have plenty of switch-ins. Alright, there we go. So it's gonna go for a Rain Dance. It's also gonna... So if this thing has like Surf or anything like that, it's gonna do a lot of damage. Let's just go for a Psychic. Alright, I guess here, it's not that bad just because, we can stall out the rain. Actually, if I send in Danny, I could probably go for a Surf and finish this thing off. Alright, so we should... Yeah, we're definitely gonna outspeed, so let's go for Surf. He does have +2 in special defense, but it should be neutral, or boosted. Next is a Relicanth, so we are gonna switch out here, and... let's go with Vash. So here we're gonna resist any water type moves, and I could also go for a I can go for a Cross Chop, just do super effective damage. Oh, but the Rain Dance is still up. Hopefully we connect. Alright, so that was a super effective hit, and it only did just under half. Alright, so let's try that again. So we're gonna go with another Cross Chop. Alright, and we are able to finish this thing off. Next is a Venusaur. I guess I'll stay in. No, so yeah, because I was thinking if the rain was still up, the Fire Blast wasn't going to do a lot, but then I remembered Vash also has a Psychic to fall back on. Okay, and that was a super effective hit. It just goes down. Luckily, we did get the connection, and next is a Ditto. So here, this is going to be perfect. So I'm going to switch into Cruise. I can go for a Karate Chop just to get super effective damage, and if it does transform, I have a Dragon Breath. Alright, so there's a transform, and what items does it have? Citrus Berry. Alright, so 2 outspeed, so Dragon Breath is going to finish this thing off here. Alright, so we were able to take this thing on, so luckily, well, listen to what this loser has to say. You've got what it takes to go far. Now, go on to the next room and enjoy your next battle. Alright, so yeah, we were able to beat it with almost no damage. So now I'm just gonna heal up Vash, and then I'm gonna go over to the next Elite Four member. Ahahaha. Hi, Phoebe of the Elite Four. I did my training on Mount Pyre. While I trained, I gained the ability to commune with Ghost-type Pokemon. Yes, the bond I developed with Pokemon is extremely tight. So come on, just try and see if you can even inflict damage on my Pokemon. Okay, so she looks like she's just from the Alola region, but here she's an Elite Four member and she has an Armaldo. So we already know from experience that these things are really, it can be really tough to take on. So I'll tell you, it's gonna be a rock bug type. So we're gonna go with let's see. I can go to Danny. I guess I'll go into Cruise. I do have Earthquake and Karate Chop, and that should be able to take this thing out. So went for Protect and it failed. Just go for a Dig. Alright, so there's the double Protect, which means yeah, I guess this Dig should be able to hit it, although there, yeah, so it did work. And there's a Slash. That was a critical hit, did about a third of our damage. And 2 crits in a row. Let's just go for another Dig. As long as the thing doesn't go for Protect, we should be able to just finish it off. So it goes for a 3rd Slash, but it does miss, and we do connect on the Dig. Next is a Kingdra, so we definitely have to switch out, and we're gonna go into. I could go into Real Steel. It's I was gonna have Water type moves. Never mind. Because we have a shiny Pokemon, and we still haven't been able to use it. Alright, so we're gonna go for Dragon Breath, and we do outspeed it. So here the level gap is starting to close. Before, they were all like around level 50, now they're getting close to level 60, might catch up to us. Alright, so next is an Octillery. Let's go with Loxus. And let's go for a Thunder. We are gonna miss, that means we're gonna take a Bubble Beam from this thing. And it was also a crit. Let's go for another Thunder. Alright, so he's able to just take this thing out. Alright, so next is a Cradilly, so we do have to switch, and don't have a lot of options. I guess I can go into a Real Steel. Alright, so this thing looks awesome, but I'm not sure if this is going to be a really good typing, though. Alright, so it's probably going to do like a setup move. I think it's going to use, I think they usually carry Ingrain. It's just going to give it back health each turn. So I'm just going to go for as much damage as possible. Oh, never mind. Super effective hit just takes that out. And next is a Blaziken. So we are going to switch out here, and Danny's going to be perfect. So we don't have to worry about any fighting type moves. And we also carry Surf. I almost switched into a Decibel, but then I remember this thing's a fighting type. Alright, so the super effective hit is going to finish it off. Oh darn, I've gone and lost. There's a definite bond between you and your Pokemon too. I didn't recognize it, so it's only natural that I lost. Yep, I'd like to see how far your bond will carry you. Go ahead and move to the next room. Alright, so, did start taking more damage, during this battle, so let's, heal up again. Actually, I'll just use a super potion, because I do have all these healing items. They're just kind of taking up a lot of room. And we'll use a potion, there we go, so it still gets the job done. Welcome, my name is Glacia of the Elite Four. I've traveled from far to Hoenn so that I may hone my ice skills, but all I have seen are changes by weak trainers and their Pokemon, or challenges by weak trainers and Pokemon. What about you? It would please me to no end if I could go all out against you. So, Glacia is probably going to be one of the tougher Pokemon, or toughest trainers we have yet. So, just going to start off with a level 57 Apom. Alright. So, towards the end, I guess our ace would be like around level 60, maybe like 63. Alright, so it's also going to use agility. Let's go for a crunch. Oh, thought for sure I was just going to go for a baton pass, but never mind. Alright, so next is an X-Sploud, so we are going to switch out here, and let's go into our own X-Sploud. So we don't have to worry about any sound moves, so we do have the advantage here, and let's go for a Hydro Cannon. Oh, it's going to go for a Hyper Beam, and it's also going to outspeed us. Alright, so that was a critical hit as well. We live it on 20, and of course we miss. So, that was really close. Let's go for a full restore. Alright, so this thing is recharging. Let's go for a Hydro Cannon again. So it's got another Hyper Beam. So I guess, since we have the soundproof ability, this thing just has no way to hit us. I think normally it would go for like I don't know, maybe like what? Yeah, I can't even think of any other moves it normally uses, because yeah, it's a little bit tough. So next is even Mischievous. We are going to switch out here. Because aside from like Boom Burst, this thing can pretty much run anything, but it's normally like TMs and HMs. Alright, so let's go with Loxus here. And let's go for a Crunch. Alright, so this is our first, what was the level 60 Pokemon? It might be her ace. And Psybeam does nothing, so we're going to use Crunch. So I'm guessing by the time we get to the champion, he's probably going to have like level 65 Pokemon. So it looks like we are pretty appropriately leveled, I guess. Alright, so next is a Magneton. We're going to go into... we're going to go into Cruise. So we're immune to electric attacks, and we're also immune to ground type moves, so we have the perfect Pokemon for this thing. So aside from like maybe Sonic Boom, I don't think this thing has anything to actually hit us with. Alright, so it has a Lock On, so I guess it would have a Zap Cannon, which doesn't matter. Alright, so this one wasn't a crit, so we're going to go for another Karate Chop. And, well, this time was a critical hit. So it is able to just finish this thing off. Now let's see, next is a Clefable. We'll stay in. I think this is going to be, yeah, this is our last Pokemon. So since this thing isn't, oh, it is our ace, but since it's not Fairy type yet, we can just really take it on. Alright, so another critical hit. So it's 3 out of 4, and it's gonna go for Attract, and now it's Metronome. Shadow Punch. And she got a critical hit as well. With, I'm guessing, either Citrus Berry or Leftovers. Alright, let's go for Dragon Breath. Okay, and now it's going to start setting up minimizes, so I'm guessing this thing is going to try to stall us out. Plus the full restore. So it's unfortunately we couldn't get the couldn't get the knockout with the Dragon Breath there. We are able to connect here, but it's still a 3-hit KO. Alright, so we're mobilized there. It's gonna go for a double slap. Alright, so still not doing too much damage. So hit us 4 times. And we're still mobilized. So I guess here I am gonna have to switch out. I guess we can go into a Decibel. Oh, forgot about the Metronome. Dragon Claw. Alright, so this one is didn't hurt as much as I thought. Let's go for a Hyper Voice. Alright, so better heal up. It's not worth risking a hit. Alright, so there's another double slap, and I guess here it's probably best if I just go for another Hyper Voice, just try and finish it off. Alright, so it's gonna go for another Metronome, and I'm always worried it's gonna go for like a Sheer Cold. Alright, so that return did a lot. It's probably because it's you know, max friendship plus stab. But we do connect on the Hyper Voice, and alright, Decibel is gonna come through. Alright, so we also have a 6100 for that battle, and I guess here we're going to be ready to take on the champion, so let's go for some full restores on our party members. Alright, perfect. So now, finally go in, and no point in saving because it's a Nuzlocke, and I have no way to, you know, if I lose here, that's, you know, gave it a good shot. I'm the last of the Pokemon League Elite Four, Drake the Dragon Master. In their natural state, Pokemon are wild living things. They are free. At times they hinder us, at times they help us. For us to battle with Pokemon as partners, do you know what it takes? Do you know what it's needed? If you don't, then you'll never prevail over me. Alright, so Drake is going to start off with a Farfetch'd. Okay, so we have the advantage here. Just go for a Spark. Oh, actually what I should have done is used a Tail Glow. If I started setting up, I probably could have sweeped his team. Alright, so next is a Golem, so Danny is going to be perfect. And here we go. Surf should be a one-hit KO. Okay, so next is a Shedinja. Let's see, what do I need? Fire moves, that'll work. Okay, so as long as we connect with a Fire Blast, yeah, it'll just go down in one hit. Right now it's gonna send in a Dusclops. We have Loxus, so he's gonna be perfect. So I also have two ways to take it out. I can go for Tail Glow to just raise my stats, and then I can go for Crunch as well, just to get super effective damage. Oh, never mind, got a crit. Finishes off in one move. And let's see, now it's going to be a Claydol, which means I guess I'll go with Danny. Alright, so here I'm gonna go for a Surf, and I think these things normally carry let's see, what would it be? Earthquake, Hyper Beam, Explosion, Cosmic Power. Alright, so that's gonna raise its defense and then special defense, which is fine, because oh, never mind, it's got full restores, so now Surf is only gonna do about half this time. Okay, so let's go for another Surf, and we do outspeed, so as long as we get a high roll, this should finish it off. Oh, never mind, it leaves on like 2 HP. Oh, no, it's also got a Sandstorm, which is not a problem. I have a Real Steel and to go in and not take any damage. So I guess yep, more full restores. Alright, so it should be fine. We have plenty of Surfs left, and if it's a problem, I guess I can switch into another Pokemon. Just go for maybe Crunch. Alright, so we're gonna still get buffed. Something else I could have done is maybe gone for a Hypnosis and then just start going for Surfs. Never mind, we got a high roll that time, so it is able to finish off the Claydol. And that's gonna be the end of the battle. Superb, it should be said. You deserve every credit for coming this far as a trainer of Pokemon. You do seem to know what is needed. Yes, what a trainer needs is a virtuous heart. Pokemon touch the good hearts of trainers and learn good from wrong. They touch the good hearts of trainers and grow strong. Go onwards. The champion is waiting. Oh, before I forget, let me go for some full restores. Oh, looks like we're not going to need it, so I guess potions will be enough. Okay, so this is going to be the final battle. So we have Wallace. That incident to Topless City. That was superb work, putting an end to that crisis all by yourself. Whoops. It wouldn't be fair to say that you alone ended the crisis. You overcame that difficult situation by working as one with your Pokemon. We trainers raise Pokemon by giving them items and by teaching them new techniques for battle. Now we ourselves also learn many things from Pokemon, and this is where your achievements are put onto the test against what others like you have achieved. Now, who can most elegantly dance with their Pokemon in Hoenn? Show me right here now. Alright, so Wallace is going to have a full team of 6 Pokemon, and it's going to start off with a level 66 Groudon. So these are starting to get even higher level than my Pokemon here. So it's also going to go for a Drought, which means I have to switch into... Let's go into Vash. And right for the Solar Beam, so it's a good thing I switched. This is going to be resisted, and Sunlight is still up, so you can just spam Solar Beam. Let's go for a Psychic. So this is our best move, and see how much damage it does. did about half. It's also going to go for a Fire Blast. Still resisted. And there was no burn there. Alright, so another Psychic, and hopefully we get a high roll, because, oh, never mind. So it's going to go for a Rest. Yeah, so it looks like this thing is just going to give us a lot of trouble. Oh wait, never mind. I know exactly how to take this thing out. So I'm going to go into Danny, and since it's asleep, I can just go right for the Dream Eater. So this time I have a stronger level Pokemon with a base 100 attack. Oh, never mind. Did almost nothing. It's still asleep though. And Sunlight is still up. I don't know if it's going to be permanent. I don't think so. I think it normally only lasts about 5 moves. Alright, so Groudon is going to wake up and go for the Fire Blast. So I'm guessing this is going to hurt quite a bit. And there's a burn. Alright, so that's too bad, because I was going to go for the, Surf, but, yeah, it's not worth the, if this thing lives, I'm definitely losing Danny. Alright, so I can go for, I guess I can go to Cruise. He should be able to take on all the same hits. Except for maybe Solar Beam, that'll probably be neutral. Alright, so that wasn't very effective, and don't have a lot that I can do with this thing, because it's really bulky. Did get the status, though. And there's the Rest, which is... yeah, that should be fine. What I can do is, I can heal up Danny, and the Switch Main go for, Surfs. And... alright, so we have 9 full restores left now, and Groudon is still asleep. Oh man, so this is getting intense. It's only his first Pokemon and we can't even take this thing out. So here, we get to see how much a Surf will actually do. And, oh wow, that's almost nothing. So it's gonna wake up, go for a Fire Blast. Oh man, with the Sunlight still up, I just cannot... yeah, I can't take another hit. Alright, so I have no choice. I have to switch back into Cruise. I can try going for a Dig and see if that works. But the only thing else I can do is never mind. So there's the burn, which means I guess I can just heal him up because I do have full restores left. But unless I start lowering his stats, I have no way to do any significant damage. Well, actually, at this point, he should start running out of a Fire Blast. I think he only carries 10. Or not 10, it should only be 5. Alright, so there's sleep. Let's see what can I do? I have alright, so actually I have Crunch, so that does lower I think special defense. Alright, so those crit. No stat drops though. Luckily I do have enough moves where I can just kind of stall this thing out. As long as the I don't switch into a Pokemon that can take a hit from Earthquake, I should be fine. And yeah, so I'm guessing the Sunlight is going to be a permanent weather effect. Alright, so it's going to wake up, go for another Rest. Yeah, Yeah, so I guess here it's just kind of I'm just gonna speed up a little bit just because we're just fast forwarding the same moves. Alright, there we go. So it went for Solar Beam, and we do take it really well. So it might be... Yeah, so it's definitely out of Fire Blast. So let's see, what is this move? It's gonna be Rest, Solar Beam, Fire Blast, and probably Earthquake. And it's gonna go for another Rest. There we go, so we finally got a status drop there. So I'm just gonna start spamming Crunch. Eventually we're gonna get to the point where... Yeah, I'm gonna run out. There we go, got a crit. And my Flygon was able to take on a legendary Pokemon. So, wow. Next is a Rayquaza. So I have no choice. I have to go into Real Steel because he's the only one that will resist this thing. And it's too bad I don't have any Rock type moves because if I send any of my Dragon Pokemon, they're gonna take a serious hit. Let's go for an Iron Tail. It's gonna go for a Fly. I guess no, if I go for Protect, it's just gonna hit me because it outspeeds. So I'm gonna go for Iron Tail. Actually, something I should have done is bought some X items because that would have helped. Oh, got a defense drop, so that's actually perfect. Yeah, so I was gonna say if I had some X items, I could have made these battles a lot easier here. Alright, so this thing carries Fly and Outrage. I don't know what other moves it'll have. Oh, never mind. So that was a lot easier. 2 Iron Tails are able to take it out. Next thing, Slacking. So another Pokemon with legendary stats. Yeah, we're silly. We can stay in. So luckily, I do have the Protect on this thing, so... yeah, basically whatever this thing goes for, we don't have to worry about. So let's go with Protect. And as long as we don't go for the Double Protect, we should be fine. So we'll go for a Cross Chop. And this thing's going to be loafing around, so yeah, so as long as I go for Protect, Cross Chop, we should be able to basically be immune to this thing. Alright, so there's another counter. Let's go for Cross Chop again. That was super effective. So... There we go. I was expecting something else because there's the full restore, which is fine. We have should have enough move or cross chops to just kind of whittle this thing down to the red, and then I would just finish it off with the Iron Tail. And I don't know if he gets. I guess we just went for a attack. Let's go for a cross chop. I don't want to forget which is the truant move. All right, there we go. So it's still loafing around. And it looks like it's only just going for counter, which is good for us, because if it actually hits us with one of those things, it'll definitely take us out on one hit, because it'll be 4 times effective. Plus we're going for a super effective fighting type move on him. Oh, and we missed the cross chop. Alright, so it doesn't matter, we have 1 cross chop left, so as long as we're able to connect on that one, we should be able to at least put Slacking in the red. Otherwise, we can go for Iron Tails and hope for a defense drop, like when we did it against the Rayquaza. Okay, so it's in the red now. I just need to go for 1 more Protect, and there's the full restore. Alright, so I guess I should have just been going for Iron Tails. Alright, so there's the defense drop. And I'm starting to run out of protects. I only have 4 left, so I need to get need to be a little bit more conservative with the moves. Gonna miss the Iron Tail. Alright, so we do connect on this one. Worst case scenario, I can always just switch into Danny because he's gonna be immune to the he's gonna be immune to counter. Alright, I think we're actually gonna be able to do this. Just go for one more Iron Tail. This thing's loafing around, and we connect. So that slacking is gonna go down. So Real Steel is able to take out a slacking and Rayquaza by himself. Next is a Scizor. Let's see. Oh, I can go into Vash. He has the Fire Blast. And Sunlight is still up, which means this is definitely going to be a one-hit KO. And actually, since we have 2 Fire Blasts left, I can probably take advantage of the Sunlight and just use it against his next 2 Pokemon. Just go for just as much damage as possible. Okay, next is a Muck. We're definitely staying in. So we also have a Psychic to fall back on. And hopefully we were also able to get the burn with the Fire Blast. Oh, never mind. It's gonna do a little bit over half, and then Muck is gonna use Acid Armor to raise his defense, which yeah, it shouldn't be a problem because Fire Blast is special, and we also have Psychic. Alright, I'm guessing, yeah, this is the last Pokemon, so... Oh, I meant to switch out. Alright, so it's a level 64 Executor. We have a no more Fire Blast. I used too many. I should have just used Psychic on the Muck. Alright, so Executor is going to mess his Egg Bomb. We're going to go connect with the Dragon Breath again. What I'm trying to do here is, yeah, get the Paralysis and then just get him to the point where I can just finish him off with my last hit. Oh, never mind. So it's going to go for a full restore. Oh, and we got a critical hit. Plus the Paralysis, so we're right back where we left off. Which means he's... I don't know if he has any full restores left, but if he does, he's probably going to use them. So let's, nah, it's not worth searching out, because we resist both of his moves. So let's go for a Psychic, and yep, there's the full restore again. Alright, so it actually connects with the Egg Bomb, and yeah, that does about 25%, so I can take one more of those. Unless it's a crit, then we're definitely getting knocked out. Alright, and this Dragon Breath is gonna finish this thing off. As well as Vash leveling up to 66. Alright, and that was his last Pokemon, so we defeated the champion and just won the Nuzlocke. I, the champion, fall in defeat. That was wonderful work. You were elegant, infuriatingly so, and yet it was utterly glorious. Kudos to you, Gray. You are truly noble. You're a truly noble Pokemon trainer. The Pokemon you sent into your battle, at times they danced like a spring breeze, and at times they struck like lightning. It was with light yet sure-footed elegance that you led your Pokemon. Even I felt bedazzled by your masterful performance. You now stand at the glorious peak. I now proclaim you the new Hoenn region. Great. Here's some advice before you challenge the champion. Huh? What? Great. Could it be that it's already over? Birch? See? What did I tell you, May? Didn't I tell you that you didn't need to worry about Gray? Gray, you've finally done it. When I heard that you defeated your own father at the Petalburg gym, I thought that perhaps you had a chance. But to think that you've actually become the champion? Ah, yes. What became of your Pokédex? Here, let me see. So you've seen 186 Pokemon and you've caught 49 Pokemon. This is coming along pretty good. Keep up the effort. Oh, on a nationwide basis, you've seen 353 Pokemon and you caught 83 Pokemon. Birch. Oh, anyways, congratulations. Now, go proudly into the final room. Gray. No, let me rephrase that properly. The new champion. Come with me. I'm sorry, but from here on, only those trainers who have become champions may enter. You'll have to wait outside with Professor Birch. I'm just joking, that's okay. That's the rule. Gray, honestly, congratulations. This room. This is where we keep records of Pokemon that revealed through harsh battles. It is here that the League champions are honored. Come on, let's record your name as a trainer who triumphed over the Pokemon League and the names of the partners who battled with you. Okay, so now you can see our whole team and then the ones that were actually able to take us through the Elite Four. Alright, so man, wow, it's been a long battle, a lot of episodes, but yeah, it looks like the Hoenn region Nuzlocke is finally over. Alright, so I guess the only thing that's unfortunate is that Danny wasn't able to evolve into a Gengar, but it's alright. He's still put in a lot of work, and I've had him since the very beginning. Surprised he was able to last this long. Wow, so 107 hours. I think half of that was probably just grinding. Okay, now we get to finally see the credits. So yeah, these people worked pretty hard on the game, so I guess I'm gonna just let it roll and then into the end of the video. But if you guys are new to the channel and want to keep watching more, just remember to subscribe and don't forget to thunder punch that like button. Bye.